It's Brain Dead Thursday. It's Brain Dead in cooking. Woohoo! Okay, so today it's going to be a killer recipe. It's named after my best friend in the entire world, and it's called Helga's Orgasmic Brownies. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so super easy, like all of my recipes. What you do is you take 2 sticks of butter, so it is 1 cup of butter, and you put it in a pot. And like I always say, you can always find my recipes in my books. But it's just 2 sticks of butter. And then what I always do is I take 1/2 of a box of Baker's sweetened chocolate. And I put it on top of the butter, just like this. I put it under low heat so the butter and the chocolate melt together. It doesn't take that long. So once the butter is melted into the chocolate, I take 2 cups of sugar and I stir it in. It's amazing when you look at all these ingredients. If you see all of these, it's a cup of butter, 2 cups of sugar, and just a teeny little bit of flour. I think that's why it's a PG-13 brownie. It's so orgasmic. All right, so when I stir it up, you can see how kind of grainy the chocolate mixture is. Then what you do, and this is really the trick to the most perfect brownie, is you make sure your eggs are room temperature. So one at a time, this is another trick, is make sure that you do it one at a time. So I beat up my egg and I thoroughly stir it in. I refuse to make box brownies anymore, especially because this is so easy. People talk about these all the time. So here's the first one. And then I just do it 3 more times. I think this is what takes the longest in making these brownies. It's a big deal. And do you ever have like just a pot that you use that is just perfect for certain recipes? This is my handy dandy pot that I make this recipe in, and I love it. I don't know what would happen if I ever got rid of it. It's probably like 20 years old. Egg number 3. What's so cool about this is as you put each egg in, you can see the consistency of the chocolate mixture just getting smoother and smoother. It's not that grainy sugar mixture that I first had. And my last one. When you're my best friend, I always give nicknames. And Helga, my kids think that her real name is Helga, but it's really Denise. Because whenever I talk to her, she sounds Swedish. I always say, "How are you?" When she's happy, she's like, "Hello?" And when she's not, "Hello." And I always thought that she sounded like that she wasn't from St. Louis, but she was from Sweden. So these are Helga's brownies. So here we are. And then all you do is you put 1 measly cup of flour. Stir that up. Make a mess on my kitchen counter like I always do, but no biggie. And then I put about a 3/4 teaspoon of vanilla. Oop, that was a little bit too much, but it's good. You know, can't ever have too much vanilla. And then what you do is you add about 2-3 cups of miniature marshmallows, about a cup to a cup and a half of walnuts, and about 2 cups of chocolate chips. What's bad about any of that? So you take this really thick mixture and you stir it up. And you can put it, if you like your brownies thin, you can put them in a 9x13. If not, I have this brown Pyrex, this square Pyrex that I like, that I use a lot. And you put it, it is really, really heavy. It's like brownie aerobics. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. You know, people get their exercise in different ways, don't they? This is how I get mine. And then you just even it out. Get every single morsel you can. And you put it in the oven, and because this is a thicker brownie, you'll cook it for about 50 minutes. At the very end, if you see the top getting a little bit dark with the marshmallows getting brown, you can take a little piece of aluminum foil and cover it. You put it in the oven. And you try to wait very patiently for 55 minutes. So 55 magical minutes later, you take it out of the oven. And the same way with my blueberry bars, make sure that you score all the way around, because of the marshmallows and all the chocolate and all of the deliciousness. It gets pretty hard around the edge. So if you do this, you will save yourself brownies, because it will be stuck in the pan and you won't be able to eat them, God forbid. But it will make it much easier. And then I will cut them. And wait till you see what I do with them. Oh my God, you're gonna love it. I hope. Okay. When they're warm, they're still pretty gooey. Kind of like a molten lava cake. But what I always do, and this is why I'm such a dinner party girl, and people who don't even like me like to come over to the house. It's like, Laura, you're kind of obnoxious, but I really like those brownies. And you crack yourself up. I'm going to put 2 brownies on the plates for my marvelous taste testers. Can you see like the molten? Oh my gosh. When they cool, they're just perfect. And then I'll take a scoop of, I usually love vanilla bean ice cream for everything. Put it on top. Not very pretty, but just wait. So I'll put a scoop of vanilla ice cream. And then I take some chocolate that I melted in the microwave, stir it every 30 seconds, and just drizzle it. So the minute it touches the ice cream, it freezes. Kind of like a dip cone, but not from DQ, from Lou's Kitchen. And where would we be without a cherry on top? Okay, taste testers, are you ready? Da 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 da. She scores?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna remember this for a while.
Oh yeah.
Pretty easy too. Never use a box of brownie mix again. There's just something about it. Did you taste that added vanilla? Good. It's amazing how some little mistakes can kind of be, you know, it always did need a little bit more vanilla. I hope you love this recipe named after my best friend in the entire world, Helga's Orgasmic Brownies. Try one. You won't be sorry. Until next time, if I ever do see you on the street, just tell me where to go, how much I owe. Always remember karma, 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 and enjoy. See ya!